Back to the platinum, back to the platinum. So happy to be back at the platinum. What's happening, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. So before we even get started on the topic, I just hopped up in the Platinum. I haven't started this thing for about 5 days. It's been really cold, really windy. So I'm gonna start it now, but I got the camera on in case something catastrophic happens, which isn't gonna happen, but I always like to have the camera on just in case. I love how the seat puts you in the position you want to be in the Platinum. That I was missing in the SR5. Oh. Started up, no problems. Let's get to the topic. So the fun part about owning any vehicle at all, is to find the little quirks here and there that you have a problem with, things that blow your mind. And yeah, I got another one for the list. So not that long ago, we did a video on how you can only put the windows down, auto up down on the Platinum, and you can't do that with the back ones at all. And in the SR5, it's only auto down on the driver window. All that stuff, we did that. We did the certain buttons that don't light up at night. These are all the Tundra quirks. Well, I have one more to add to that list. All right, and that one thing to add to the list is the fact that you can't put the fog lights on by themselves. You have to have the headlights on to have the fog lights on. That blows my mind. And it's been like that forever. I just don't understand why somewhere around here they don't have like an integrated button that's like a fog light button. Just fog lights, that's it. It kills me. It kills me. I just don't understand it. Let me show you what you have to do just in case you don't know. So you turn the headlights on here, okay, and then in here you click that forward and that gives you your fog lights. But you could click this forward without the headlights being on, but nothing happens. You have to have the headlights on to use the fog lights. I don't understand it. Now down here in the Platinum, there's not much more real estate to put a fog light button. And over here, there's not much real estate to put a fog light button, but we can figure it out. How about like, I don't know, right here, somewhere up in here, somewhere there. Why not right here? Right here, this is it, this is the winner. Put a fog light button, so when I just want the fog lights on, bam, done. So that is another quirk to add to our laundry list. Now this is kind of an interesting one, but as you know, I was in the SR5 TRD for 3 days or so, and the SR5 TRD doesn't have this whole, you know, dual climate control, digital screen layout for the climate, right? It just has the simple knobs and the defrost button, and that's it. And I gotta be honest with you, I think I prefer what's in the SR5 more than this. Now this looks super cool, and you know, it's obviously, it's not hard to use or anything like that, but when you're driving and you don't want to look down, you still kind of have to look down, because you hit this button, right? So it turns it on, and then you want to see what temperature you gotta be at, so you gotta see where it's gonna be. It's not confusing, it's just more to do. You have to hit mode to see where you want the air to be coming out of, just like that. What about fan speed? You got to deal with that too. I like the SR5 because I feel like the SR5 is a little safer. It's just, you know, turn it to where you want it and turn the power of the air on. Done. Anything that takes your eyes off the road is never a good thing. I guess after a while I'll get so used to this I won't have to look, but the SR5, when I was in it and I needed to turn it on, it was like 2 seconds, no big deal, didn't have to look at all. This, there's a lot more going on, so you definitely have to look down, and that's never a good thing. And that's why I love every once in a while when we can get something like the SR5 TRD double cab. Of course it's a Tundra, but it's very different from this. There's a lot more buttons going on in this, there's a lot more features. And that's cool for the Platinum, but being that the SR5 TRD is one of the volume leaders for the Tundra, especially in double cab, it's always good to point out some of the more basic things that make more sense. So you could totally add the climate control to that list for me. It's not a quirk, it's just the SR5 version is way easier to deal with. Okay, if you're wearing work gloves, if you're wearing, you know, gloves because it's cold, whatever, and you want to switch on your climate control, it's a lot easier than these buttons here. And like I said, there's a lot going on down here, and on the SR5, it's very basic and easy to deal with. So sometimes more is not always better. I don't know, take it for what it's worth. But overall, what did you think of the quirk? Do the fog lights need their own button? I can't wait to hear what you guys got to say about this. Also, our quirks list is quite large, but if I'm forgetting anything, please let me know. I would love to hear what some of your quirks are. And if enough of you say the same thing, I'll make a video on it. We'll come on here and we'll see if we can get other people to agree with us. But yes, there is a laundry list. Now, I like to make these quirks video because I'm hoping some Toyota engineers watching this before the next remodel. And if they are watching it, they're probably getting annoyed with us because we have quite a few quirks here and there that we want to see get ironed out. But you know what? We're the consumer, and the consumer's always right. So if you want us to keep buying these trucks, you better do what we say. But anyway, comment below the video. Let me know what you think about that quirk. The fog light button. Call it the Tundra Dude 34 fog light button for the upgrade. Twitter and Instagram at Tundra Dude 34. You guys have a great night.